Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and can we stop with the Angel Breeze hate comments? I'm tired of liking all of them. I'm here today with Adriana and Alfredo. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Where's Adrian?
4 weeks in a row, dude.
He quit.
4 weeks in a row.
4 weeks?
Yeah.
Three. It's three.
Fine. 3. Hey, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Adriana isn't here today again. Because of he's off fighting, I don't know,
Work crimes.
work crimes or
Say war crimes or work?
Work.
Crime. Work crimes.
Work crimes.
I was gonna say, what are they called? The girls that's scouts,
Girl Scouts?
Girl Scouts.
He's fighting Girl Scouts?
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now.
Okay.
That beer stinks. How do you drink that
I'm telling
crap?
you, dude. No, hold on. That doesn't smell like that. Okay,
Corona always
Corona
smells like
always
that.
smells.
Just
No,
like
not-
that.
That's an
not
actual
like
thing.
that.
It's
That one was
fine.
particularly strong because I've
It
never smelled
was.
one from across the room, but they
Exactly.
always smell like that. That's why I quit drinking that
Is it
shit,
expired?
like 20 years ago.
Is it? You get it? Does it? Does beer
Beer
expire?
does expire. I learned that recently. Not recently, but I
should I
did
throw this
learn
away?
that.
No, it smells like Corona, and you're fine.
Like I like Corona. Like
Yeah, it's gonna taste the same.
I'm a modelo en Corona guy, but I don't know. It smells really strong. Like it smells like weed.
Did you
I'm
get
like,
an
what the hell,
extra?
dude?
Did you get a Corona extra?
Oh, isn't that what it is?
Oh, no.
Anywho, yeah.
What's up, guys?
How was your week off? What's wrong? What's going on?
I feel like the lighting is off.
Well, it was really
Could
bright.
you tell
It,
in my
like,
face?
No, it just
like it re-triggered my headache where I'm like, okay, it's back.
I don't want to hear about your headache
Fucking
anymore.
lights.
Yeah. Is it okay? Is it because of the new tab?
Chug your drink.
No,
Not
I don't
that
think
one,
so.
The other one.
I don't think so.
What's the
That's what I had asked as well.
Oh, what's the other one?
One with alcohol in it.
Chug that one. Oh, that one has alcohol in it, right?
That's caffeine.
She's
Yes,
oh.
it's whiskey Coke.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you ever have a migraine, the Adriana special to get rid of it is French fries and a Coke from McDonald's.
Facts.
And for some
Give it
reason,
about-
It's not fucking working, so don't try it.
Give it about 20 minutes. I
Okay,
have to
it's
give
been
it
20
time.
minutes.
it's been more than 20
Yeah,
minutes.
and you guys have been mean to me, so it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away when people are mean to me.
I told her I'd try that, but we'll see how that goes next time. I don't usually have migraines anymore.
Yeah, I haven't had one in a really long time.
With my high blood
That's
pressure,
it.
you think I would, but I don't. So
Yeah.
Are migraines caused by high blood pressure?
I don't know, but I used to have them all the
You
time.
just
Make
that up
with
and
It's
ran with it, or-
It's not that. It's just like I used to have them a lot because of,
Headaches.
I feel like
headaches or migraines?
My bad.
There's a difference.
oh
There is a big difference.
migraines. No, it was for sure migraines.
Yeah.
Are you looking it up if that causes it?
Fact checker.
I don't know. I feel like it was. I don't. There was a period where I was just getting them like ridiculously every day, but I went
Yeah,
push
that's
through
not
it.
good.
yes, high blood pressure can indeed cause migraines.
There you go.
There
you
you
go.
go.
There you go. See?
What about low?
Oh,
I'm
dude.
gonna look that up.
Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, how was your week off or what? What happened at the Mosquito
Did you miss us?
ISD
Oh, that's where I
committee?
was.
Yeah.
I didn't remember where I missed last week. I
'Cause he was
missed
out being a
because
Kyle.
Yvette just took a new position as a school administrator.
She's
And
a
they were
big-
announcing her hiring at the school
Oh.
board meeting. So I
Yay.
went to the school board meeting, and
Did they
I
not?
guess this was not like, I don't think this was a normal school board meeting
Why? There was beer.
because they didn't have. Well, when
There
we
was
got there, they
beer
were like
there.
in the back arguing over something that they didn't want to do in front of people, so they left for like fucking ever. They started 45 minutes late, which pissed me off to begin with. Ruined all our plans because I was supposed to be back, if you recall,
Yeah.
originally, but they started 45 minutes to an hour late, and then they saved that for like the very end of the fucking
Of
program.
course.
So I didn't even get to see it
Why?
because by the time it was going to get close to that time,
Uh-huh.
I had to go get Olivia, or she was going to be stuck at gymnastics after practice at like 9
Oh,
o'clock
that
at night.
sucks.
Yeah, so there's that.
Fuck
Boo.
you, MISD.
But man,
Well, congratulations
So-
to her.
So you are married to an assistant vice principal? Or no, is it a vice principal? What is she?
You're married to an important person.
Assistant principal. Yeah. I saw that.
So,
I saw that.
They were giving awards away at this thing. So, like, all of the Mesquite schools were there, and they were awarding, like, you know, fucking
to, like,
counselors
teachers
and blah, blah,
and
blah.
shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, each high school went through, and they, like, presented their valedictorian, salutatorian. And they were, like, rattling off their accomplishments. And some of these fucking kids, man.
Uh-huh. What?
Like, there was a few of them that had, you know, the first ones that came up, like, oh, this person got $250,000 in scholarships. I'm like, well, and this one kid goes up and he's like $450,000. I'm like, holy shit, like, he can go wherever. This one girl, I'm going to say where she went to school. I'm not trying to out her. Over $1 million.
There's no way, really?
What is she going to do with that money?
I don't have a fucking clue. I was just going to study for a long time, I hope.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Exactly. How do you know?
I have questions. How does
I
that work?
have questions. I don't know.
Like,
how do they give you that money?
That was my question.
I don't know. I never got a scholarship. I wasn't a smart kid.
Because I feel like there's certain scholarships that will transfer it to, like, directly to the school that you go to, but then
there is some that you get.
There's some that
account.
you can get to do whatever you want with it,
so to speak. Yes,
maybe.
So that's what I'm thinking about. Maybe she gets it for her school, or she gets the money. She's like,
well, shit.
Does it matter? It's $1 million. Like, I'll go to school for fucking ever if they give me $1 million.
No, but if you give me the $1 million,
it'll cover like housing and
that's what I was gonna say.
But I'm saying, if you get those $1 million and, like, they're like, oh, it's for whatever you want, but you need to go to school. It's like, okay, I'll go to school, but I'm starting a business or opening something up.
I don't think it can be.
You have to use it for your education.
Yeah, like, whether it be housing, your books.
But, like, I'll rent a mansion and I'll go to, like, Eastfield Community College. I just happen to live in Highland Park, you know, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's fucking nuts. That's a lot of money.
Well, good for that student.
Yeah, good for all of them.
I feel, yes,
there were kids that they were all going to UT because everybody in Texas wants to go to UT for some fucking reason. Or there was a couple Stanford, there was some Yale. This particular person was going to Brown. A lot of MITs. There was a few MITs. I'm like, man, I didn't know we had smart kids in Mesquite. I was surprised.
Do you ever think back and wish that you would have been one of those scholarly students?
I've imagined it, yeah.
Not imagined, but more of like...
Do I wish?
Yeah, where you're like, shit, if only I would have been studious.
You're saying you have regrets, sorry.
I'd like to say no because, you know, then I would have missed out on all the fun shit I did, but I didn't really do a lot, you know? Like, nothing I did was particularly memorable.
I don't want...
Well, you did get him in jail for, like, didn't you?
That was... What?
I mean, wasn't he with you when he went to jail?
No, and I was not in high school when that happened.
Okay, never mind.
No.
Anyways.
I don't want to say I regret anything. Because there were reasons why I wasn't that A++, and I didn't have a 5.0 in school.
Most of them having to do with her IQ, but that's neither here nor there.
Whatever. No, it was just other shit. But, like,
drugs
sometimes I was never into that shit.
Okay.
Well, then what?
For real.
It just...
You just didn't want it.
That wasn't... Sure. Like, it just wasn't...
You're a procrastinator and you didn't want to do anything.
I am a procrastinator.
Yes.
But, I don't know. Like, I just... Looking back now, I'm like, shit, I should have done ABC, but that would have changed everything. Like, where would I be?
How it works.
I know. But, like, I think to myself, like, shit, where would I be right now if I would have been that, like... studious person that, you know, just, I don't even know, like, focused 100% on school.
Well, see, the thing is, I was at home and it's like, I'm telling you, I wasn't out doing like stupid shit. I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't go to parties. I wasn't into drugs and alcohol.
I was into parties.
I was at home reading books. I just wasn't reading the books they wanted me to read.
So, and I guess maybe that's
mysteries.
But maybe that's more my
horror stories.
Because, like, I can't sit here and say, yeah, well, you know what? It's because I was really knee deep into drugs and alcohol. That's why I didn't have that. But I feel like there was no, and I don't want to blame it on that, but it's like there was nobody really
trying to blame your parents. Okay.
And no, I'm not trying to blame my parents.
We've already had this conversation.
But they didn't like.
I think so.
It was just like, whatever, graduate from high school and great.
No, I can't say that. Like, I didn't get the guidance that I probably could have used.
But that's why I said guidance. You said blame your parents. More of.
I don't think you said anything.
But
didn't
say anything. Because I don't know what words to use.
There's no guidance.
Like I would even
you don't know what words to use because you weren't fucking reading books.
I was reading books, and that's the other thing. Where just like you said, where I loved reading. I used to focus on books and reading and stuff.
Went to the bookstores, bought those books.
Library was my. I had no money. The library.
Books. I would steal them from the library.
What are they called? The book fair. You didn't go to the book fair.
Oh yeah, when I was little, that was my favorite time of year.
I would go, but I wouldn't get anything. I couldn't get anything.
They give me like $5, and I buy 3 books and shit, and a bookmark, and a funny pencil thing, an eraser or something.
See, he did stuff.
But I mean, more of the guidance. No, because I didn't even know where or what to do, and I would go to your guidance counselor to help you with shit, and they didn't.
They sucked.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't know
or
shit.
It was like you can't tell me anything. Oh yeah, you're taking the classes you're supposed to.
No, but honestly, like they're not gonna help. I mean, they're supposed to, but they focus on the people that are into it. I wouldn't have been that interested in helping me. Like, okay, when I was in elementary school, I was a really fucking studious kid. I was like top of the class, straight A student, perfect attendance, all the things.
Me too.
And all the teachers and all the counselors and all the fucking administrators focused on me and helping me and making sure that I was successful because I showed a desire to do whatever the fuck they wanted me to do. As time went on and I grew older, all that went away, so their interest in me went away. I think you get what you put into it. Yeah, it's unfortunate because the ones that need the help are the ones that aren't doing all the things already, but it is what it is.
And maybe they don't know how to ask for what they're needing.
Yeah.
Like if I go to a guidance counselor and I'm telling them like, okay, well, what do I do? Yeah, it's easy for a guidance counselor to tell me, well, you're taking all the right courses. Have a good day. Where it's like, okay, but that's not what I'm... Pero por eso te digo, where it's like, maybe that's, how do you help the people that don't know how to ask for what they need?
When do the kids, I mean, what are we talking about high school? Like, cause
that was my main.
Yeah, we're definitely talking about scholarships.
Do you figure like, I mean, there is a few, and I mean a few that know what they want to do, right? And do you think the others do?
No.
So
they focus on the ones that they can help.
But that's not fair.
It's not. I don't think it's. Well, I mean, nothing's fair, but it's. Not, I don't think it's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I don't think it's right.
That's. I mean,
there should be programs put into.
Although I will say that yes, you're right. Not everybody knows what they want to do at 18, but they shouldn't be expected to know.
Who's expecting them to know?
A lot of people, like the schools and education system. Seriously, they all expect you to.
That's what I just said. Like if you're not one of those kids that knows what they want to do, where they want to go, all the things,
then you're at the bottom of the barrel. But it's more of like, oh my God, you're 17 and you don't know what you want to do in life. Oh my God, like you're shunned. Because you're going to be...
you're shunned.
I don't think you're shunned. Well, I never got that. I don't know.
But it is an expectation because what's the first thing that they tell you? Oh, okay, well, now you graduated high school. What are you going to do? What are you going to do for the rest of your life?
I'm going to go to McDonald's. Have a Big Mac. I might supersize it.
Mine for the first time.
That was like my thought when I graduated high school. I have no idea. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think you're going a little overboard, but yeah, like I don't think they care if you... Because you weren't shunned.
Yeah, you were.
Maybe you were shunned. Maybe it's a personal thing. Maybe they hated you personally.
I was invited to the National Junior Honor Society.
In middle school?
Yeah, in middle school. And I thought I was going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I knew I wasn't going anywhere. I thought it was still cool.
Yeah. No. I think I went somewhere. I'm glad what I did. I don't regret it. I could have been.
I think I've had a healthy disdain for the public education system since I was in the public education system, and that's what fucked me up. If I had just like drank the Kool-Aid and gone along with whatever, I might have been okay. You know what I mean?
What do you mean if you would have drank the Kool-Aid?
I think I knew when I was in 8th grade, 9th grade that
they were all full of shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Like there's nothing they could teach me in high school that was ever going to be useful to me. But I didn't think far enough ahead, obviously. And I think it's only helpful. Like they're always trying to push you to go to college, but I think college is only helpful if you go to an MIT, a Harvard, a Yale, because just going there opens up doors that'll get you in the door once you graduate at a place where you might actually get your money back. You know what I mean? And I didn't maybe I didn't think I could do that, or I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna say I wasn't interested in it because I was not interested in going to Harvard. Maybe I didn't think I could. So I just like, I'm not gonna go to fucking community college, and I'm not gonna waste my time in high school working really hard just so I can go to community college. I can go to community college when I fuck off. I can fuck off for 4 years and still go to community college, and that's exactly what I did.
Okay, got it. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I mean,
that makes sense. You can always go back.
not to high school.
Not to high school. We could always go back to school.
Yeah, that's the plan for some of us.
What?
To go back? I don't know.
You just said that. Like,
yeah,
okay.
Just to go back. Yeah.
All right, we didn't talk about it the last time I was here, and did y'all talk about The Last of Us last week?
Not really. He was talking shit about
I thought we were gonna say the Pope. I don't think we talked about the Pope.
Talked about the Pope.
Did we?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Pope Leo. Or Pope Leo. Anyways. No, we didn't. We did not talk about last week because she didn't watch it.
Are you caught up?
Yes.
You said you were gonna stop watching.
Right.
What are you talking about? The episode this week's episode was the one where the flashback.
The flashback.
Yeah. Which was actually really nice.
All right, 10 minutes.
I wouldn't go that far. You can shorten it.
5 minutes?
I'm still, yeah. What'd you think?
He still hurt.
I really wanted to. I want your
I'm
thoughts
going to
on
talk about it for 5 minutes. If you don't want to listen, skip 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If you don't want spoilers, skip 5 minutes.
I want your feedback. What you got? What you think?
I think this episode was good. It tied a lot of shit back together.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it addressed a lot of the complaints that people had about Ellie from previous episodes.
Okay, yes. A tad bit. Because it's a different story. It's just the way her character is, right? It's different from the game. So
yeah, you forget about the game. Like, quit judging it against the game. The game's done.
But okay, I got you. No, yeah, you're right. Well, can I actually talk about the game? How they actually did go scene by scene, just literally what happens in the game. I think it was really well done. What are you expecting for? Did you see the last episode, the end of it, or this end? Was it this ending where they ended off? His brother, what's his name? Tommy. Okay, what did you think about that? What's going on?
Where they rescue them?
They rescue them? Am I lost?
You're lost.
Okay, where are we?
Wrong show.
So last week's episode is the one where her and what's her name are trying to find
Tommy.
Oh, fuck her.
Oh, it's the Abby.
And they get caught in this big place with all the dead people.
Yes.
And they're like caught.
Yeah.
And the Asian dude comes and saves them, and he tells her that Tommy's with him.
Yes.
And then they go off and she's in the woods.
Yeah.
That's where it ends.
Why am I lost? Okay.
You were watching a whole nother show.
Or maybe I missed something. What do you...
No, the theater.
What happened at the theater?
Whenever the Abby shows up. Oh, wait.
I think you're...
I think I saw another clip. Don't ignore that.
Abby hasn't come out in the show.
How much Corona have you had?
Ignore it. It's the weed.
It's the weed in the Corona.
It's the weed in the Corona.
Ignore it. But okay. So did you like this episode?
Yes, I did. I'm liking the season again.
Okay. Well, why did you like it before? What, like the last two episodes? Did you not?
The episode where they leave the where are they?
As the town?
Yeah, what's it called?
I don't remember.
It's not Cheyenne, is it? It's what the fuck was the other town in Wyoming? Anyway, the episode where they leave that and they're going through like the travel episode, I didn't like it. It was boring.
Yeah.
It wasted the whole. That could have been 10 minutes of the episode and been
supposedly
fine.
There's rumors that they've already cleared a season 4 because the creators are saying that to finish the story of Last of Us Part 2, the game, they need another season. I'm like, what?
Well, yeah, because they're fucking wasting episodes.
Yeah, they are.
What's it's going to end up happening is what happened with Game of Thrones. They're like taking their time with these first 2 seasons where it like makes sense, and then they're going to rush through the last episode. Like everything's going to happen in the last season. You know, it's taken them.
So yeah,
this is like the 3rd or 4th episode where they're trying to get to Abby, and then they're going to get back to Wyoming in like 5 minutes on one of these episodes.
Fast travel.
Is that dragon show going to come back on?
End of this year sometime, I think. Maybe.
What is it called again? I forgot.
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragons? Yeah, it's supposed to come back this year.
I'm excited for that one. I like that one.
I'm going to go back and watch the other ones now.
Wait, Game of Thrones?
No,
I tell
House
you.
of the Dragon. Like, I don't remember what the fuck happened last season.
I don't either. Okay, well, I'm glad you're watching it, actually.
Have you guys seen
You
it?
need to watch Andor. Andor, Star Wars?
The new one?
Yeah.
Is it a good standalone? Do I need to know any of the backstories? And
No.
Lower? No.
No.
The only thing I've heard is that it's good.
Andor season 1 and 2? Yeah, watch it. You don't have to watch anything else.
I might give it a go one day when I'm bored.
Yeah.
I watch it at work.
I'm saying, I recommend, this is for everyone. There's this show called on Netflix called Love, Death, and Robots. It's a bunch of standalone episodes, like what is it called?
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, but animated, right? In different styles, just different animators doing their own take on whatever story they want. And there's one in particular that I think a lot of people would love to watch, and I think you guys will like it. It has to do with a cat and a robot and taking over the world, and it's just it's funny, and I'm gonna send it to y'all later so y'all can watch it. That's it. That's all.
I thought I tried watching one of those once and I couldn't get through it.
Why?
Like animated, like it's a cartoon?
It's animated, not cartoon.
Ah.
It's not, because the one I watched I don't think it was animated. That's what animated means. It's a cartoon.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, yeah. But I'm
like
thinking cartoon is like Tom and Jerry. I'm thinking about something else.
Maybe I watched something else.
Send us a clip, please.
How about later? Anyhow.
You guys watch anything else recently?
Does anybody watch Sinners?
No.
No, dude, not yet. Have you?
Oh, I need to go. Let's just stop recording right now and go watch it.
Let's go watch the movie. No. Well, I haven't watched it. I need to go watch it.
Are you guys done with your episode?
Yes.
What
5 minutes are up.
Oh, wow, you got something?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys if you have been following the
Diddy trial?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. No, I haven't.
No, because you not interested?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
What-
I'm just
what
not like
No,
I don't think there's any like most of these celebrity trials that I have been interested in. It's because there's like I mean, you don't know whether they did it or not. Whatever they're accused of.
like
So there's some, unknowns, or you want to get some of the details. Like this,
yeah, like the
he
one,
absolutely did all the things they're accusing him of. Like what's
like the one of Johnny
You
Depp
just-
and esta, what's her name?
Amber Heard?
Yeah, dude, she
That
took a
one was
shit
a
on
good
his
one.
bed.
That
Like
one was
that
good.
one was interesting, and I don't know,
And it was
like,
funny.
Yeah,
It shouldn't have been funny, but it was,
but it was
actually
Like,
really
I don't think
funny.
there's going to be anything that comes out of this one that people say is funny.
No.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, it's
And if
actually very
you're-
disturbing.
Like, yeah. So that's why I'm not interested in the details.
Okay. Well, I was
But-
going to ask if you guys, like, what your stance was on it, because I feel like there's two different.
What do you mean? What other stance are we supposed to have on it?
No, that's why I'm saying where it's actually surprising how many people are against Cassie.
Cassie is
In what sense?
Where she's full of shit. She's doing this for the money. She knows that she liked it. That type of.
that.
Or she could have left.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because there's a lot of details that are coming out. Very disturbing, actually. They were more disturbing than I thought. Right? But I just thought it was very strange how there's some people that are just like, she could have left. But it goes back into the whole a person that is in a domestic violence situation where why don't they leave, or why do they stay as long as they do? But that's why I was asking, because there are people that are against Cassie where they're just like, fuck you, you're doing it for the money.
I don't know how to respond to that because
you don't disagree. I don't think, like, I've said this a lot of times before. How long was this going on for?
10 years. 11.
And why now?
Why now?
Yeah. I'm asking, like, I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if she filed charges 8 years ago and it's just now coming up, or
I think because of the types of charge, because there's more people involved, I think. And that was the other part where, yes, everything that's coming out is disturbing, but legally what he's being charged with, is he gonna go down for that? And that's where people are kind of saying, like, no, he's not gonna go to jail. Because he's being charged for, what was it, racketeering and trafficking. So all the domestic violence, not saying that it didn't happen, but all that, that's not what he's charged with.
But we'll get to you.
So wait, that's not what he's being tried for now? Or
correct.
He hasn't been charged with that at all?
Right now. Or at all. I don't think he's been charged for it at all.
So we don't know?
Not on the domestic violence part, but that's why this is, like, strange to me, because everything that's coming out, it's like, damn, yeah, it's bad. However,
it has nothing to do with what he's being charged with.
Yeah, sure. It
doesn't
does, but
paint a
it
pretty
doesn't.
picture, but
That's it. Where it doesn't. Yes, it proves that he's a piece of shit. But as far as the trafficking aspect goes, and I think I said this to you last week, but when you say trafficking, I envision something, and I'm sure that that's not what it's defined as. But, like, when you say trafficking, I'm over here thinking of, like, I don't know.
You get kidnapped and you get taken somewhere against your will.
Like that's
and you're being sold for sex. And,
yes, that's what I'm picturing.
I think that's what most people picture when they think of trafficking.
So when they're talking about it in this sense, it's not so much that, it was more of, like, what she was doing against, or what he was making her do, allegedly. And that's, I don't know. This case is weird.
So let's say she was doing it
for the money.
For the money, is it then okay for him to go to jail for that?
I think
not that she's doing this for the money, like and exposing him that she was doing what she was doing for the money.
Well, okay. Now
if she did what she did knowingly because of she wanted the money, then that's prostitution, not trafficking, right?
Well, apparently and that's the part that's so confusing to me, and I haven't looked it up. I have not, but I don't know. Like,
but I guess my question is, would you be okay with it then?
No.
Why not? It's her choice at that point.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I don't.
I think that's where people are like, if you were getting paid for it and you wanted to do it and you kept doing it, and then later you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have done any of that, and you come out and...
That's actually what that's what his attorneys are kind of doing. It's like, oh, but you were okay with it, right? And she's like, yeah, in the beginning I was. And then she says, like, but then it got excessive, and I would say no, and it didn't matter if I wanted to or not.
Oh, that's a hard one. I was gonna say, well,
because there's text messages, there's actual where it's like, yeah, in the beginning I did, and she's like, yeah, in the beginning I did, but in the beginning it was fine, but then I wasn't fine with it.
Yeah, well, that's still, I mean,
but she wasn't allowed to say that she wasn't okay with it, or that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, once she says no and he makes her do it, then that changes everything.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
But you still wouldn't be okay with it if she was doing it on her own free will.
Like,
because now you're just judging her.
No, define okay with it.
Like, if he's like, hey, I'll give you $1 million if you do this with these people, and she's like, "Fuck yeah, let's go."
I mean,
and then he calls her next week. He's like, "Hey, you down again?" She's like, "Yep, pick me up." Like, that's on her.
Yes, it would actually. Where it's like that's you. I mean, if that's what you wanted to do, cool. But in this, at least with what's coming out, I feel like it's not cool. That. Huh. No, just like, again, it's the details that are just like, shit. How can you say that somebody was okay? Like, how can you be okay with that? She said it, though. No. Like, after. Not in the beginning. It was the stuff that happened once she didn't want it to happen anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, was it the same stuff that was happening when she did want it to happen?
Not to that extreme.
But why didn't she come out then? Whenever she didn't want it.
I'm not questioning that. I don't want to get canceled.
Because then that goes into the whole why people don't leave after one thing, or why does it take you so long to... Was that good, huh?
Not after that whiskey.
You always pour whiskey and wine. You're the weirdo.
Yeah, but I don't usually drink that whiskey.
But anywho, I was just wondering if you guys were following it. Clearly not.
We're not.
Obviously not.
Obviously.
I thought you were going to ask about the Mexican influencer that got shot. I thought that's where you were going with that.
Next.
Holy shit. Y'all seen that video? Damn.
That's next, actually.
Go ahead.
That keeps on popping up in my Twitter feed. I'm like...
Does that not break your heart?
Well, it break my heart. Why?
I don't know why. I don't know. I genuinely... I didn't even know who this influencer was. Or this chick is.
It kind of does, just because of the way she was just like chilling, hanging out. I guess she was... I don't know, but I don't know what she was involved in.
Right? Me neither.
Yeah.
But like the stuff that came out where it was allegedly, it's her friends that set her up.
Oh, yeah. That her friend apparently let whoever
told her
know
not to leave.
That she was going to be at this place. And then she apparently wanted to leave earlier. But her friend was like, no, I have a present for you. It's getting delivered. So let's just wait for the present. And she's like, okay, well, wait.
It was Starbucks.
No. It was Starbucks. That was the distraction. And then after the Starbucks, it was the little stuffed animal.
No, I know. But the friend told her to wait because she wanted to send her Starbucks.
Ah. Okay. She was getting
I saw a whole breakdown of this yesterday against my will. So I'm telling you, yes.
So, yeah.
Have you
seen the video?
Yeah, I have.
Did you see it?
It's, I'm like traumatized by it.
She got shot 3 times.
But I don't know why it's like, I don't know. That's fucked up, dude. Like to get set up like that by your own.
Allegedly.
Either way, it's a messed up situation. But what I found interesting is that there was one I think I sent it to you guys. There was one that had said, why is everybody surprised? Where so many people are fantasizing about an unrealistic lifestyle, where it's a certain lifestyle that gets you certain attention. And like, instead of glorifying this lifestyle, instead of glorifying it, this is the reality of this type of lifestyle. And I'm like, well, that's even more fucked up.
Do you disagree?
You're putting yourself in the public's view.
I don't think she was.
I don't even think it had anything to do with that.
She wasn't talking specifically about just being in the public eye or being a TikToker or being an influencer.
It's who you surround yourself with. Right. Like the type of people that you surround yourself with.
Okay.
And I don't think they're wrong with that. And with saying that, it's fucked up.
What's fucked up?
I don't know all of it.
If you want to talk about it, you got to come with better opinions.
Like, it's just to think that, you can have, and maybe this is more, at least for me, it's a matter of, because I've been in a situation where you're disliked or hated by other females for no real, well, not right now, but once upon a time, you know what I mean?
You know of.
That I know of, but that's the part that gets me in the video where it's like, shit, like, that I know of. I don't have anybody like that, but I'm sure she felt the same way. Huh. But again, I also do not surround myself with people that I think are just gonna mass murder me. Random that I know of. I don't know. It just tripped me because I didn't know who this.
So do you think if she was an influencer or whatever, if she was dating a drug dealer, as some people say she was,
Yeah.
And he's the one that had her shot, and her friends helped set her up because he probably reached out and say, hey, help me
Threaten
do this.
them too, probably.
Or threaten them too. Do you think this is a case of you play with the bull, you get the horns?
You fucked around and found out?
Yeah.
Sadly, yeah.
But can you think that and still feel bad for her? Because typically when one says that, you
have no sympathy.
Yeah, I mean, you got what you asked for. You had it coming.
But for some reason, I do. That's why it's so conflicting for me, because it's on one side, it's like, well, yeah, dude, like you were around some shit that you shouldn't have been around with. Did you deserve it? Probably not, but you fucked around and found out. But I feel bad. Like, I just feel bad. That doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it right.
Yeah, I guess you can feel bad and still think,
right?
It was her fault. It was your fault, but I feel bad about it.
I do.
I guess.
Like, no, they put it just maybe the way she went out. Like, it was so.
Yeah, but I've seen so many videos like that. My Twitter's really fucked up.
What the fuck are you watching?
It's not even. I don't know.
Look, now I watched one video and I'm on the wrong side of TikTok right now, so I don't even know how to reset it. That has not popped up
on my TikTok at all.
Which one?
Like, if it's not something you guys sent, I hadn't seen. It hasn't.
Like that?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't pop out on TikTok. It pops up on Twitter.
Or Twitter. Oh, I'm not on Twitter.
I don't have Twitter.
X, sorry.
Don't have that either.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fucked up videos on there. I don't know why I keep watching them.
Because they're addicting.
Sort of. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. She was 23, right? And then I don't know how big she was of an influencer, how many followers she had. I never looked into it, but yeah, sucks.
Like, I was talking to a coworker about this. Because I was like, well, I don't know who she is. I was like, she's kind of like Mexican TikTok. Because there's a certain, like, there's British TikTok. There's a Mexican TikTok. I feel like she was more of a Mexican TikTok.
I'm on that side a little. I'm a little bit on that side too.
Agreed. I mean, obviously me too. But it's just, I don't know. Pobrecita. That's all I can say.
That's all we can say.
She was only 23. That's the other, I didn't know that she was that young. But, anywho.
I'm just thinking that there's a lot more people out there that are a lot more innocent fucking dying for us to worry about this person.
I'm not worried about her. All I said was it was sad.
Sure.
like the guys that were on the boat that hit the Brooklyn Bridge.
I saw that one too.
Damn, dude. Anywho.
Fucking idiots.
Who?
Whoever was sailing that ship.
Oh, yeah.
Supposedly power went out. I don't know.
What power?
Is that what you heard? I was reading an article today and I got like,
I read that.
Can I go on a little rant about fucking journalism?
Go for it.
Sucks.
It fucking sucks.
It's gone
like
down.
Today, most articles today are nothing but clips of tweets, other people's tweets, or they like say the same thing over and over and over just to keep you fucking reading.
And then you get to nowhere. And
they tell you nothing. I read this article went on for fucking ever. And they never told me why it fucking crashed.
I noticed that
Not
too.
that they I don't want a definitive answer. Obviously, it's still being investigated. But at least hey, this is what they're thinking. This is what actually fucking happened. Here are the details. Here's the time. Like, nothing.
No, that doesn't
what
exist
the fuck?
anymore.
Like, I used to read the newspaper. And it was cool. It was informative.
Yeah, because they actually give you info.
Yeah. Like, now it's like, God damn it.
You know what has replaced that, right?
What?
Facebook, TikTok. Instagrams, Insta stories.
I mean, you're not wrong. I've gotten more info from TikTok than I have from a fucking actual news article. It's insane how bad these guys are.
It is unfortunate. I will say that.
The ship's planned route was southward, away from the bridge and toward the New York harbor, bound for Iceland.
They were fucking leaving. Like, why would they be going the wrong?
The ship cleared the dock, but moved in reverse toward the bridge. Authorities say.
As soon as I saw the Mexican flag, I was like, fuck. I was like, what happened?
Yeah,
that was my thing.
What the fuck is a Mexican naval ship doing in New York harbor?
Too.
Like, what?
That too. And I like the idea of, did you see the guy standing on top of the sails? Or, yeah.
I only saw the little light bulbs.
No, there was people on.
You didn't see the people dangling from the...
That was people?
Yes. So two of them died.
I knew that, but I didn't know that those were people. It's even more traumatizing.
Yeah, no, they still don't know. Prob centers on engine tugboat. We will look at the status of the engine. I don't know. They still don't know. They still have no idea. But yeah, that happened.
What else happened?
I don't know.
Guess who they're bringing to Texas if the bitch ain't already here?
No, they're not. Where? Well, she's in San Antonio, is she?
She's in Texas.
She's in Texas. She's in San Antonio.
Is she coming here?
No, unfortunately not. What?
Who are you talking about?
For what?
We're talking about Annabelle.
Yes, we're talking about
She
Annabelle.
is on tour right now. Please get your
I was in
tickets.
San
That
Antonio
is the
2 weeks ago.
Why
couldn't she be there when I was there?
Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
The Conjuring, the movies literally tell you why.
It's a movie.
No, but that movie is based on true events. Hello.
It's inspired by a true event.
Whatever. Same difference. Why would you
I want to go see her.
take the bitch out of the kennel that she was in?
She's not. She's
If
still
you
in the
missed what
same.
George said, we're talking about Annabelle, the doll from the Conjuring movies.
She, like I said, she is on tour, and right now she's currently at San Antonio. Okay.
You saw the mess that she made in New Orleans,
the fire of the house of the
plantation?
The plantation. Yeah. I don't know. It needed to burn. Maybe she didn't like it.
That could be true. If they're blaming the inmates escaping on her, they're blaming that on her. Like it was a shit show in New Orleans because she was there.
You see,
San Antonio's already a shit show, so I don't
it really
Let's
is.
see what's gonna happen. I'm waiting to see.
Why does it bother you? Are you just scared of what might happen, or what is it that scares you?
Why mess with? It's a demonic doll. What do you mean?
As far as we don't know. No.
So why would we be taking a doll on tour?
to make money. What?
Yeah, dude, we take the Globetrotters around on tour.
So you guys are all for Annabelle?
Yes, and I
You
wish she was
guys,
coming to
you
Dallas.
guys want to go touch her and hold
On
her
your
hand?
next tour, please include a Dallas state.
Please don't.
See, I wouldn't touch her.
A Dallas state. Did you say a Dallas state?
Yes. You can't touch her. She's in a case.
Yeah, you can't touch her.
No, they took her out.
They don't
her
take
out of
her
the room.
out.
She's in the case. It's locked.
She's in the
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
she's in the case still.
Mm-mm.
Have you seen her? Have you seen the videos of her?
Nope, don't want to. Mm-mm. Of them transferring the thing.
They have her in a truck car, but they cover her up with a thing, and then they have a padre there, blessing the whole way. So
You see nothing wrong with that.
no,
That just
it's good protocol. I
that
think.
just-
honestly, yeah.
in your head,
And
it
he
just
knows
says,
it.
"Let
He
me
knows
go
what-
too."
Yeah, that's what he's doing. All
Jeez.
Stand behind the Father. He's got this.
right, Father, you got this. You go in first. You go in first. I don't know. You know the room they used to have her in the from the movie, right? From the museum. I feel like if we were to go there,
We is a lot of people, but sure.
you know how the first thing they tell you is do not touch anything.
Why?
I feel like the first person that would touch something is
Is
him.
you? Is you? I think it would be
Not
you.
me.
You'd be like, "Oh, look!
I
Oh, I wasn't supposed to touch anything."
promise you, my hands will be like,
And then you'd be like, "Oh," you would let it go, and you'd be like,
There's this doll.
Alfredo would touch it.
Just I forget his name. Somewhere in Florida, where he's in a museum like that,
Okay.
and you're not supposed to take his picture without asking for permission.
Oh, you have to ask him permission?
And I just want to go there just to take this picture without asking for permission.
From afar?
Yeah.
Zooms in.
No, I walk right up and take the picture, and it's supposed to follow you home and do
So okay,
bad things happen to people that do that.
Hold
Take
on.
the picture and say, bitch.
I have a pregunta because now I don't even know where it's at.
Wait,
Was
wait.
it in Florida?
Florida a doll?
Oh yeah.
There is
Sure.
it's in a cemetery. It's like a chair, but it is allegedly.
Oh, shit, that's a terrible.
What's his name?
His name is Robert.
Robert.
Doll.
Yeah.
Shit. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Yeah, no. That lady, don't.
What's it say? Tell me what it says.
About Robert the doll. What happens when you
Now I
visit
gotta
Robert
look
the
up.
doll? According to the local folklore, the doll has caused car accidents, broken bones, job loss, divorce, and others misfortunes. Visitor and museum visitors supposedly experience post-visit misfortunes for failing to respect Robert.
This one.
Is it okay to look at Robert? Visitors are welcome to view Robert in the special case at the museum and, of course, encouraged to try and get a photo, though most who've tried have been unsuccessful, supposedly. I don't know why.
Have you heard of the Devil's Chair?
I'm sure I have. Give me some details on
it. It is also in Florida. That's what triggered it. It's in Lake Helen, Florida. So allegedly, this is the actual chair.
Devil sat in?
Sure.
At the crossroads?
A name given to various benches or chairs, often in cemeteries or other locations. But it has that same thing where if you sit on it, like you end up dying of weird natural causes.
See,
and it's like a car accident.
Weird natural causes?
Yeah.
Well, that fucking car accident is not a natural cause.
It was, natural cause. It was like, you got into a car accident once you left, and died.
Is that a natural cause?
That's not natural causes.
Yeah, whatever. Wait, hold on.
This Devil's Chair is outside. Like it's actually.
Yes, it's in a cemetery. I've heard several stories about it, but allegedly there's.
I also want to take all my dogs to the bridge in Ireland. Ireland, Scotland.
Why do you want to take your dogs?
Wait, what bridge?
The bridge that the dogs commit suicide off of.
Oh, is that for real?
Look it up.
Not because he wants to test it.
I want to prove it wrong.
This chair, it's also
but I'm taking all my dogs in case,
If you sit on this chair at midnight, the devil will communicate with you.
Let's go. Where is it? Lake who?
Lake Helen, Florida.
Where's Lake Helen, Florida?
No say.
Is it like Panhandle or is it like Miami?
And then you get like weird visions after sitting in this chair, and it's nay.
It's in Scotland. It's called the Pet Suicide Bridge. Refers to the Overton Bridge in Scotland, where numerous dogs have unexpectedly jumped from the 50-foot high structure over resulting in death or serious injury. Apparently, yeah. The mystery of the jumps. While the exact reason for the jumps remain a mystery, several theories have been proposed. A mink scent, or something that draws them to jump off to want to grab. Paranormal activity, natural accidents, animal behavior but yeah, it's in Scotland.
They just jump off the bridge. They're like, fuck this, I've had enough.
That is the saddest shit I've ever heard.
But I want to know if it's like, and we shouldn't be talking about this, but like, are you just like chilling on the bridge, walking past it, and then all of a sudden you just like
dog just jumped? Yes.
That's horrible.
It is. But do you want to test the theory?
I think it's true, so I'm going to test the theory.
Are you going to have a leash on them just in case they do test the theory?
They can't jump if I have a leash on them, right? So
they can jump. You just are going to
that'd be silly.
Pull it.
Give them a false sense of security, and then they'll try it, and I won't be able to be. It won't be a good test.
Yeah,
it won't be a valid test.
You guys are horrible. Poor aminals.
What else?
It's on silent, dude. It's on silent. I swear it's on silent.
50 push-ups. Did you say 50 push-ups?
This is the same thing that happens with your group chat that I'm tired of. You need to delete that group chat and make a new one. You really do. Anyways. Hey, okay. A good question.
It's not a good question.
Obviously, it's not. But if this ever happens, you pass away, who would you want to carry your casket?
Somebody strong enough to carry it.
Does it? And the reason I ask is because I watched this video where
they fell in the hole with it.
Oh no!
Oh what? No,
I saw that one too.
What the fuck? No, I didn't see that one. They pulled the casket out of the car. What is the
hearse?
The hearse-mobile. And I guess it was their brother died, and it was a bunch of brothers. But then there was the last one who picked up the casket, but his brother looked at him and he's like, "Who the fuck are you? Like, I don't know you."
He was just trying to help.
Yeah, maybe. But he's like, I don't want you. Like, I want someone else to pick up like this casket, not you.
Don't touch
How
me.
did he end up there?
I don't know. The video doesn't go on. It's just it's that. But it begs the question: is like, well, do you care who carries you? Or do you care?
My petty ass? Yeah. Yeah, I would care.
Who would you?
I don't know. Can't think about that right now, but give you a list of who I don't. I'm just kidding.
What? All right, who's it? Because I thought about it. I'm like, I don't know. My cousins. Or maybe my friends that play Call of Duty with me.
I don't know. Is my husband alive or is he going out with me?
Oh, is he alive?
Yeah, at this time.
Well, what do you want him to carry you? Like your casket by himself?
No, I'm asking because he would be one of them.
Oh, okay.
So my question is...
Who wouldn't be? I want to know who wouldn't be. Which one of your friends would you be like, nah, bitch, you can't carry me?
Oh, friends? No.
I
try to eliminate people that I feel anytime... Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have a friend that I'm like, oh, no, bitch, don't touch my casket. I don't have that. I don't have that list. Does that make sense? Did I say that right?
I don't fucking know what you're saying, so. I'm not going to have a casket, so.
You're going to.
He's getting burned. Burn, baby, burn.
You're going to cremate yourself?
Sure. I'm going to die in a matter that leaves no remains.
But cremation does leave remains.
I said I'm going to die in a manner that leaves no remains.
Die.
He's going to get on a plane and fly over the Atlantic. And
you're so dramatic.
That's actually pretty
cool.
Trying to
make it easy for everybody else.
This is true. Think about it.
What makes you think that would make it easy for somebody else?
You're not paying $5,000 or
I'm not even talking about the cost. Grieving is part of the grieving process. Part of the grieving process.
Well, people need to be better at fucking grieving.
Part of the grieving process is actually visibly seeing the person deceased.
I've never seen the deceased person. I don't like.
Are you still grieving?
No.
Lies. Just kidding.
Hey.
Lies.
Anywho.
He's thinking about it too. He's like, shit.
About what? Is it if he's still grieving or?
No, I'm trying to. No. Something. I was trying to think of a joke, but I can't remember.
It's a very thoughtful face you had there. So
I flew in from Arizona yesterday.
Oh, pardon. Fancy.
And we're sitting at the airport waiting for the plane because our flight got delayed.
Fucking Arizona, I swear. That's why I don't want to fly over there.
It got delayed because of the weather here.
I was going to say, I've flown to and from a lot, and I've never
sorry, Mom. She says hi, by the way.
Yeah, that's cool. She's not there, but okay.
She could see you more often.
That's a damn lie.
I don't know why you're flying over there anyways.
My brother lives there.
And then?
You're sitting in the waiting area.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it's just kind of like going to the urinals, you know? Mm-hmm. Like you always skip a seat. You never sit next to the person.
Yeah.
Unless there's no seating.
Unless there's no seating. But when there's no seating, that's where I was going with this. Then you walk around and you, like, how do you choose where you sit when there's quote unquote no seating? There actually is. They're just not like seating that's not next to some, like, you know.
I sit on the floor.
You sit on the floor?
Yeah, dude. I'm not sitting next to someone.
What do you do?
I find a nice
stereotype.
I find a nice little.
I judge.
What do you mean? So you are gonna sit next to someone?
Yeah, I would sit next to someone.
So you're.
So how do you decide who you sit next to?
Depending on the person, if they look friendly or not, or if they look annoyed, or if they look like
it's the airport.
This is gonna be really mean. I'm just gonna say it.
Stinky.
If they look like they stink, I won't sit there. Where it's like, ooh.
What makes somebody look like they stink?
Some people look dirty, okay? I don't know how to explain it. I literally said I'm going to stereotype. I made that clear. I am 100% going to stereotype or judge. I'm going to judge.
The second you asked like something.
That's fine because if somebody sees me and my 3 kids fucking traveling, I'm pretty sure I'm the last person they want to sit next to.
We're talking about that in the lobby, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, if somebody sees that I'm sitting and I have the girls, I'm probably the last person they want to sit next to because they don't want to be around kids.
Just sit on the floor.
Why do I have to sit on the now?
Okay.
Yeah, well, you're the one looking for the seat.
And
in this
it's an
situation.
airport. Hell no, I'm not touching the floor. No, many germs.
What?
Airports are full of germs.
Everything's full of germs.
Everywhere.
And there's certain places that just look germy.
An airport is not one of them.
Yeah,
No.
McDonald's.
I've never
Look it
thought.
up.
I've never.
Look it up.
Look what up? Do airports look like?
No,
germy?
our airports are germy.
No,
Of course they are.
Yep. Then how
They
do you
don't
say-
look it though.
Yeah, they do.
No. Okay.
The
I've
carpets
never
look
looked
disgusting.
at an airport. What kind of? What depends on the shitty. Okay, maybe in Milwaukee.
No, nay. Go to the airport here.
Most of the airports here are new, so they don't. There's no carpet, and they don't look like that.
Yeah, they have carpet. DFW has carpet.
It's nice. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, you're.
Yeah, no.
You're
The
on
carpets
some
look
other type
gross.
of level right now. No.
Carpets look gross. And maybe it's a carpet thing because I don't.
It's probably the carpet.
I don't disagree. The carpets are gross, but Dallas airports are not. They don't look like that. I've been to airports that look like El Paso International Airport.
Oh, I hate that fucking shit.
Before they redid it, was gross looking because it had carpet and it looked dirty and it was old. I mean, it didn't look dirty. It was dirty and it was old. Like, I get it.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
But
doing
there are
that.
germier places than airports. Anywho, so we're sitting there waiting for our fucking flight.
Oh yeah.
And so all flights are delayed, right? So there's
Yeah.
more people at this waiting area than there should be. So it's full and there's no place to sit.
Mhm.
And people are walking around, you know,
Doing that.
stereotyping people.
Uh-huh.
And we had two people come sit next to us. And I'm like, it kind of makes you feel good, you know, when they stereotype
Oh,
you.
they
And
choose you. Yeah.
like they say, they don't think you stink.
Uh-huh.
They don't think you look annoyed.
Of course.
They don't think you're obnoxious. Like,
What was the last
you're
one?
like, all right, you know,
You weren't with
I'm
annoying
doing all
kids.
right, yeah.
You weren't with annoying kids.
we are not the worst people in this fucking airport. Like, that's pretty cool. I feel
So-
pretty good about it.
Is that where you're going, or is it something?
Yeah, no,
happened?
that's where I was going with that.
I was.
so
pretty happy.
what you're saying is I'm not wrong for judging.
I didn't say you weren't wrong. I'm just saying other people do it too.
if I may ask, how's my mother doing?
Your mother's doing fine. I did see your mother.
Is
we
her
had
house
a great
nice?
time.
Is her house
I haven't.
nice?
Is her house nice?
It's a house.
Does she have a house?
You should go visit your mom more often.
Hell no,
Why don't you
dude.
tell him that?
You should. You should love to see you
She's coming over here
soon.
soon.
That was fun going up to the mountains and shit and whatnot.
Which reminds me.
Where did you, if you don't mind me asking, where in Arizona?
Phoenix?
Phoenix, yeah.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. If anybody knows of any mariachis, I'm looking for some.
In Dallas or in?
Obviously, Dallas. Where would I go?
I don't know. It was random. That's why I was like, wait, what the fuck are we talking about?
Anywho. Yeah. No. Oh.
Going out to Sedona. It's nice. I hate touristy places, you know, but
Sedona isn't a touristy place, is
you're
it?
fucking kidding me? It's the biggest tourist trap in all of Arizona. I'm sure of it.
I've never been, so.
Yeah, it's a shit show, but I didn't care. I was on one of those weekends where I'm like, I'm just here, you know, to do whatever. So
Drag me along.
yeah, do with me what you will.
Take me away.
We went to some ghost town.
Which one?
Is that where they took you?
I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Oh,
Do you know
But
it?
do you know several of
It's not like you've been there.
I lived in Arizona for a few years, sir.
Oh, yeah,
in
I forgot.
Pahonix? Yeah. So which ones do you know?
Ghost
If you tell me the
towns?
name, I'll remember it.
Is it by the mountains? Which mountains?
Yes,
Huh.
it's by mountains.
By South Mountain?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
No.
Tell me the name of the ghost town.
I don't know.
Then why did you ask?
Because maybe if you said it, I would remember it.
Oh my God. Ah. Okay. This is a great episode.
We need Adrian, man. I mean,
To fight with?
yeah.
Honestly, to fight with.
I have a question, but I need Adrian here.
Why him? No.
I will play Adrian's part.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get any truth out of you guys. So we had a conversation at work recently about work wives. And is it acceptable to call somebody that you work with a work spouse, a work wife, or a work husband? Obviously.
Obviously not.
Well,
Dude.
It's
It can't be. If it's on silent, it won't make noise.
it's on silent.
No, wait.
Look,
No.
Why is it making
look,
noise?
there's
then?
making noise.
Look.
Here's on silent. It's been on silent.
Do not disturb. You see that? You see that?
I don't do
button?
that, girl. I don't do that.
Well, that's where you
the
mess up.
silent should work.
No.
Anywho,
You're right, but it's a fucking iPhone, so nothing works. Okay? So go the
That
extra step.
escalated quickly.
okay.
Is it right? Is it wrong? Would you be offended if
Obviously it's wrong.
your spouse
Wait,
said
hold
that
on,
they
hold on,
had
hold on.
a office wife / or
Adriana,
what?
do you have a work husband?
I don't actually, and that was my.
Would you go out of your way if you did have a work husband to tell your husband that you have a work husband?
That's where the discussion was going.
So then it's
Where I had said, if a female, in my opinion,
yeah.
if a female is going home to her husband
Mm-hmm.
and saying, "Well, I have a work husband,"
Yeah. He treats me right. See where it's wrong?
There is no. I'm agreeing with you, but there is a reason behind it.
Because I want to be treated this way and you don't
Whatever
treat me right.
no.
Oh, what?
There's a reason behind it. Yay or nay? Because your average person will not go home and say, "I have a work wife. She's better than you." Right?
Who says that?
Exactly. That's my point.
But why? Okay.
Why would you not say that?
Why? I don't. Okay. Let's start from the beginning. What was your initial question?
Is it okay to have a work wife or a work
Define
husband?
a work wife or a work husband.
Well, see,
Everybody has different.
yeah, everybody has different
okay.
interpretations. Where a work wife would be, well, she helps you get your job done. A work husband, kind of the same thing, or you help
their
him.
job, and I call them coworkers.
As they should be.
Appropriately.
Appropriately.
But I get the work wife, work husband thing. Like, it's fine. I don't care. I personally don't care. But nobody goes home and says, "I have a work wife."
And if they do?
You're looking for problems.
Then either they're looking for problems or they're afraid of their wife.
Afraid? Why would you be? Why would that constitute for being afraid of the wife?
Because you're going to go tell your wife you have a work wife so that in the event that this person should ever text you or call you or they should ever meet and somebody in work says, this is your work wife. You met your real wife. They're going to get in trouble if you didn't already tell them.
Oh, I see what you mean. I didn't even think about that one.
Of course not.
That was my point. But my coworkers did not believe me when I said that. I said, there is no person in their right mind that would go home and tell their spouse that they have a work wife or husband. Unless they were wanting to poke a bear.
No.
I think that was my.
Like if the conversation came up and you had asked me, "Do you have a work wife?" and I did, I would say yes. Like, I wouldn't make it up. I think the difference is you don't come home and say, "Hey, guess what? I have a work wife." Like, that's just stupid. It's like, it's childish. It accomplishes nothing.
Agreed to the childish. Agreed.
It's whatever. But is it okay to have one? Sure. Is it okay to tell your significant other about it if it comes up? Like, what? I don't understand what the big deal is. You spend more time with your work wife than you do your real wife. So
yeah, it
just depends on how you come out and say it. If you were gonna go and say it, or like if your wife asks you, "Do you have a work wife?" Yeah, I do. Or if you go about it and say, "Yeah, I do," and she's better, or she treats me like this, I don't know. That's where you get into problems. I don't know.
But George, I think you're thinking like this is an actual like wife-like person. It's
it's
totally not it.
It's not.
No.
Like this is not. You keep saying she treats me better or she's better than you.
And
like,
it has nothing to do with that. It genuinely has nothing to do with that.
They don't perform the same duties as a real wife. They don't like. It has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
But so in this particular situation, it was a female coworker that told her husband.
Oh, this actually happened?
This actually happened. Told her husband, so-and-so is my work husband. And he kind of flipped, where he's like, what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, but okay. Did she go home one day and like They're just eating dinner and just fucking out of nowhere, she throws that out there. Or did it come up in conversation?
I don't know. That's a good point. I don't know.
That makes all the difference.
I think it was a matter of conversation, is my understanding. And it was like a jokingly, like, that's my work husband.
Okay.
Leave
See,
it.
That is perfectly normal.
Except the husband went batshit crazy.
He's not perfectly normal.
Okay, great. I'm glad because I said the same thing. / I was like, but who goes home and says that? Like, who? You don't say that unless you have an intention of starting something.
No, what? No.
That's my. Cause I don't know.
If it comes up in conversation,
I don't think that would ever.
Okay, let's say we walk out of here. We're gonna walk out of here right now, and we might still be talking about it. And Yvette's gonna be outside, and Yvette's gonna look at me and say, "Do you have a work wife?"
Yes,
and I say, "Yes." Do you think that's wrong? Do you think that's wrong?
No.
Do you think I would be wrong for saying that? It was part of the natural flow of conversation.
Yeah.
Regardless of how Yvette's gonna react. You said, "Who in their right mind goes home and says that?" Again, if it comes up in conversation and she asks and I answer,
I guess I don't know the context of how it came up on their end.
I think it makes a huge difference.
And I don't know the specifics of that. I just know that it was a shit show after.
Well, yeah. He's just an insecure little guy that probably sucks in bed. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there.
Just saying.
But yeah, I don't know. That's what I was. And interestingly enough, he was just like, "Are you going to talk about it on your podcast?" I was like, "Yes, I am actually." And I wrote it down. And he's like, "Okay, I'm curious to know what is going to be said." Because my argument was, you don't go home and say that.
Shit out.
Not even blurt shit out. It's just like, who does that? Who goes home and says, "Oh, I have a work husband," or "I have a work wife," unless you're, I don't know.
Unless you're in a healthy relationship. Yeah, no, I get it.
No, it has nothing to do with a healthy relationship. I feel like that doesn't, I don't know. Whatever. Next.
Okay, so if your husband came home and said that, you would be upset?
I would want to know who it is.
Why?
Like,
what the fuck's the matter?
Because I know his coworkers. So it's like, oh, who? Which one?
Which one what?
Is your work wife.
Okay, that's not a valid question. But you wouldn't be
Especially
upset
if I've
about
met
it.
them. I'd probably be like, really? Why? Like,
but would you be upset about it?
I don't think so, because I know them. I don't know.
What do you mean you know them?
Well,
I know his coworkers.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with it?
It has a lot to do with it.
There's a lot of women that know their husband's mistresses. Does that make it okay?
Are you putting things in my head?
No, I'm just saying. Like,
are you making me go fight? I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. She's about to go home.
My question is, are you genuinely okay with your husband saying he has a work wife?
I don't
know. You're like 100% okay with it? It doesn't bother you at all, 100?
I genuinely don't. I would be curious as to who it is just for curiosity, but I don't think I would give a shit.
You think he would?
He would give a shit?
Yeah.
No. Again, he knows my coworkers.
But what does that matter?
I don't know. But I don't know because I don't know why I don't know. He knows them. So I can easily be like, yeah, so-and-so is my work husband. And he'd be like, really?
Wouldn't that bother you more knowing them? Instead of not knowing them? If you don't know them, you're like, all right.
I don't know.
Does it make a difference if they are, like you say you know them? I don't know the right way to ask this. I do know the right way to ask this question is just ask it. But I don't know if these people listen. But do you not consider them a threat, period, because you know them and you've seen them and they're like, yeah, that would never happen. Like that. Because you know what I mean? Because that makes a difference.
Maybe.
And it makes a difference.
But maybe that is it. Because
so maybe if he was working with a bunch of, hot, young, available women or hot, older, available women, would it bother you then? So-and-so's my work wife, and she's like fucking 5'10", drop dead gorgeous, mid-40s, single, maybe divorced, successful, great personality. You liked her. You've met her before at the Christmas party. She was fucking awesome. You wanted to hang out with her until you found out
she's getting pissed off
that she's his work wife.
I am. I'm getting.
She's just getting pissed off at
Excuse me, I'm gonna go cause a fight. I'm just kidding.
At this imaginary.
Yeah.
Like this fucking bitch, Daniel.
Daddy, run.
I don't know. I guess I don't know the answer to that because I can't. I don't know if I would give a shit. You say that you know who you are, right? And I'm telling you, like, at least right now with the people that he works with, the people that I know, it's never, even if he were to joke, he were to say, yes, that so-and-so is my work wife, I'd be like, okay, like, I wouldn't care. But if she were, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer. As I get mad inside. Just kidding.
George, how do you think you would react, even though you're not in this situation?
Oh no, I do. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he treats me well.
My work husband treats me well.
Yeah, no. How would I react? I wouldn't. I probably would be jealous, honestly. Like, what the fuck?
Are you a jealous type?
No.
I don't know if I believe you.
I don't know if he believes himself.
I don't think I believe myself.
That was
I don't know.
like a toxic look in your eye.
I say no, but probably have a little bit of jealousy inside.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's okay.
We'll see. I'll let y'all know when it happens.
Put it into the air.
Yeah.
Manifest it. Just. It made
How do
you
y'all
think.
feel about you think, I think?
No.
Okay.
How do you feel about what?
Joe Biden's cancer diagnosis.
Oh, what
With
happened?
stage 9?
Stage 9.
At stage 9, poor man. He is.
Is he dead?
Oh,
Dead
don't say that.
twice.
With stage 9, yeah. I don't wish that for anybody. So, pobrecito, I hope he's.
Goes peacefully.
Well, I read that
Que vaya con
type
Dios.
of cancer he has.
Bye con Dios, brah.
It goes away, or it is.
It can be treated, but at his age, I don't know. I don't know how well it's going to go. So, hey.
That's kind of my same. Where I'm like, well, I don't wish bad for anybody at all.
Mm-hmm.
He has lived. How old is he now? Like 90?
88.
88?
I think he's 88.
Okay. So it's not like he's.
Fucking old. Fucking old.
He is.
Yeah. Stage 9 is pretty.
It was 82. You're right.
He's pretty. Stage 9 is scary.
You know why she keeps saying stage 9?
No.
This Trump kept saying there's no stage 9 cancer.
So yeah, what did he say?
They asked him about it, and then he went on a fucking rant about himself.
Yeah.
And how when he went and got tested, he had a cognitive test, and he aced it. He fucking aced it.
How do you ace?
He
Whatever.
aced it.
Yeah, whatever.
He aced it.
And he thinks every president should take a cognitive test. But anyway, because the hospital's great.
Yeah.
It's,
Of course.
Whatever breed hospital, it's a great hospital.
That's a great
But
doctor.
it's the same hospital that did Biden. So I don't know. Maybe there's, some of the doctors, when they did Biden, they were lying, but not when they did Trump's, obviously.
They didn't care about Biden.
Yeah.
They only cared about Trump.
Yeah. They missed it. I had.
Great doctor. Great doctor.
Great doctor.
But he feels bad for him because stage 9 cancer is, it's.
Is that really what
But
he
how do you
said?
get there?
did.
How do you get to stage 9 without it being caught? It takes years for it to develop. Like
It was there for years.
Yeah.
How did they not know that he had
Is
stage
this-
9?
stage 9, yeah.
You can't make this shit up, okay? George, you can't make this up.
No, but it's our president. So
I saw a comment or a TikTok today that it said, Annabelle's destroying shit. Take her to the White House.
I saw that one
What's
too.
it? Fucking dipshit met the new pope too now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
Is he
It's
gonna
the
die now
Vance,
or what?
JD Vance. I don't think so.
no.
Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
I thought it was AI.
He's so awkward, man.
Who, JD?
Yes.
Yeah, he is. I feel like
He was talking to him the same way he was talking to the donut shop workers too. Like he doesn't know how to talk to normal people. The fact that the Pope is more normal than JD Vance is fucking insane. Like how?
he's standing there and he shakes his hand and then he's like saying some shit, but the Pope goes like this. I don't know, trying to like People are saying it's like you just try to shoo him away. But yeah, I don't know.
I saw
Jenny,
like a
he
glimpse
makes himself,
of it.
but you see it, right? He's like, I'm better than you. Like that persona.
No, I don't think he's just awkward. I think he's just fucking socially awkward. He doesn't know how to talk to normal people. Like,
I'm
he's just
socially
weird.
awkward. But hold on. Let's pause. Because I'm socially awkward.
You're not vice president of the United States.
These that you're aware of.
Oh, shit.
Hashtag facts.
JD.
Hashtag facts. That was a good one. Oh, I like that.
The fuck?
Hashtag facts.
JD Vance.
He said, "Yeah, I know. I'm not. Whatever.
I don't know.
He's a mess.
Maybe he's just. Well, yeah, you're right. He's vice president. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's a protocol to meet the Pope, right?
Oh, I'm sure there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but there's all the other presidents were like kissing his hand and stuff like that.
Respect.
Yeah. JD was like,
JD's fucking Catholic too.
Oh, hold on. You just
bring it here, sir.
It's a protocol to kiss their hand?
Oh, not protocol.
Or were y'all just being
No, it's not protocol, but it's like something.
adorar la mano?
Yeah.
Were you guys raised like that?
Fuck no.
Did you know that was a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't. Until I think it was my husband. Because it was brought up in conversation where they said, yeah, your elders, you have to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have to do what? Well, yeah, it's respect. I was like, you can respect my ass. I was like, I'm not gonna. I was like, I'm not kissing anybody's fucking hand.
I don't remember. I don't want to say. I might be wrong, but I do remember my ex's tíos or something. They would be like this. They would grab her hand and go like that. I'm like,
I'd be like, what up, bro?
bitch.
Not even. I'd be like, high five.
Yeah, I know.
Like go like that, like
no, it would be like fucking close her fist and just fist bump.
I'd be like, watch do it. I'd be like,
no. That's why nobody likes you.
I'm fine with that. I'm not kissing anybody's. No.
And you're going to hell.
Maybe. If it was the Pope, maybe. But because they were saying it more, well, that it's customary.
Mm-hmm. Customary. There you go.
And I'm like, I was like, I've never heard of that. Nope.
Not over here. I mean, if it's the Pope, yeah. I mean, you know,
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Where it's like, if it's a Pope, okay, great.
Holding, yeah.
But they were saying it like it's customary for you to do that to family. And I'm like, no, my ass. No.
George, I'm your uncle, motherfucker.
Yes, like it's literally like that where it's like,
kiss my ring. No, but you have to have a ring too.
I'll put a ring on.
Like imagine my tío Sergio, dude.
She had all the rings.
Huicho Dominguez. That was a person that always had. Never mind.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I just know my uncle who had rings on every finger. 2 rings on every finger.
2. Shit. Baller.
I don't know where he got them from.
Anywho, are you keeping up with the NBA?
WNBA?
The Knicks. New York's about to burn down.
Who cares?
I am.
About hockey.
Oh, dude. Hell yeah.
Game
I know
1
they're
tomorrow.
doing really good.
Oh, my God. I want to buy tickets to the game. I want to try to get in there.
How much?
I'll let you know.
How much
later.
we're willing to spend? Let's talk about it after this.
All right. We'll talk after. But what about the NBA? I'm keeping up with the NBA too.
I'm just something to talk about.
I'm keeping up with the NBA just because of the Knicks. I'm rooting for the Knicks to win, and you know.
Do you even know with soccer? America, I know you don't care, but America won, so they play Thursday.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot completely that they was in the semifinals. It's the semifinals, yeah. The finals.
Semifinals are over.
Yeah.
That reminded me.
We're about to be campeones.
So y'all did win against Cruz Azul?
The Lucas about to. Toluca better do something, dude.
They are. They're about to get their ass whooped.
Yeah, Dallas Stars. I kept up with it. They're playing pretty well.
Premier League's over. Bundesliga's over. La Liga's over.
Yeah.
The Italian league actually gets decided this week.
So that's gonna be really good.
That's the only one.
I mean, Man United, the Europa League finals tomorrow.
Whatever. Nobody cares.
Champions League is still to come.
Football. No, it's nothing going on, man. It's just a slow week. There's a lot of shit going on, but nothing I want to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, other than the Angel Reese stuff.
All right. Did you watch the file?
I did.
Are you keeping up?
I see. I saw the file.
What do you think? Okay. Did you hear what RG3 said?
What did he say? No.
So, okay. Are y'all keeping up with any of this?
I've seen it, but
I've watched ESPN comments over it. I haven't seen RG3's comments.
I kind of listened to it, but it was not even what he said. It was the response to what he said from some other guy, Clark or something. I don't know who he is. Just badass. I don't know. Apparently everybody fucking loves him, and he's super smart, and what he says is gospel. But I'm just fucking tired of the whole fucking thing.
Because
it's not
it wasn't
because
Pecan.
Do you remember why this whole thing started between those two?
Yes. Because of the ring.
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah. I want to say I remember that because of that.
And then it turned into a race thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's a race thing now. Like I don't give a fuck how you spin it. It's a race thing. Mm-hmm. It's the people who think it's a race thing versus the people who think it's a basketball thing versus the people who are fucking tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the only problem I don't think it's a race thing. It just happens. It just so happens that one of them's black, one of them's white. So the fucking people that always, go the race route are going the race route.
Yeah.
My problem with it is that fucking Angel Reese is not that, like, she shouldn't even be in the same
conversation.
Yes. With Caitlin Clark.
Angel Reese is okay.
What?
Nothing.
But it started because of when she did that thing to Caitlin Clark in her face, and she was like talking smack, blah, 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 which is fine. Like, I don't have a problem smack. People talking smack. The problem is Angel Reese can't back it up. She was talking smack on other people's backs.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't carry her team. Her team was just good.
Yeah.
And they beat Clark's team.
That one time.
Because
it hasn't happened anymore.
Yeah. And that's, again, you want to talk shit, fine, whatever. Talk your shit and then go away. What happened was there was a lot of white people that came out and talked shit about Angel Reese because she was black. And, like, there's no fucking way to spin that.
Yeah.
They're just fucking racist.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with basketball. It had nothing to do with who was good and who was not. They didn't like Caitlin Clark being disrespected by this little black girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's what started the whole fucking thing. It would have gone away if Angel Reese had just fucking let it die, but she didn't. And the media didn't let it die. And then the black people who want to do the race thing didn't let it die. And it turned into a huge fucking thing in the WNBA that it doesn't need to be because they're not on the same level.
They really are not, dude.
They're like not even.
I have a question. Because I noticed that Angel Reese is like on cereal boxes and she's
on the cover of Vogue.
Is she? Okay.
Angel Reese?
Yeah.
Do you think she only got there because of the attention that she received?
Absolutely.
After she's receiving from this Caitlin Clark feud?
Well, from the beginning of the whole feud.
Yes.
Because it's not because she's good.
She's a good rebounder, I guess. But she gets mostly her own rebounds because she sucks so bad.
Because they also compared her when they did some award ceremony, no? Or what? And I'm really... There was something, maybe
they were
it was...
competing for Rookie of the Year or whatever.
Maybe that's
which should have never happened. Like, again, these are all awards that are determined by the media and like all these other people that...
Is it possible that the reason they keep bringing it up and it's continuing to be a thing is because people are...
We're talking about it.
Because people are talking about it, because the WNBA is being talked about, because people are what?
Yes, but now it's becoming...
Annoying.
Well, it's been annoying, and it's been a race thing, but it's becoming it's creating tension between the races that doesn't need to be there because this is not a race thing. This is just, she fucking sucks. She can't keep her mouth shut, and she shouldn't be talked about in the same sentence as Caitlin Clark, ever, under any circumstances. Like, no.
I saw a clip where Clark was saying something after the game, and her teammate was like,
Oh, that was because didn't they call a foul on her
Clark.
teammate instead of Clark or something?
no, they put it on Clark, no?
No, something after the game.
No, she got the flagrant one, but her teammate got the technical.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And
yeah.
she didn't know she got the technical.
Yeah,
she found out at the press conference. She's
Oh,
like,
is that
"What
why
happened?"
she reacted that way?
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
she
that's
like,
why
what
she
the?
Yeah, it wasn't because of.
But if you see, okay, the whole, like everybody's reacting to the foul, like Caitlyn fouled Reese, but they never show you the whole play. The whole play is somebody takes a shot and they miss, and Caitlyn's teammate is getting ready to rebound, and Reese comes up from behind her and two hands just fucking shoves her, grabs a rebound, and Caitlyn's like, what the fuck to the ref? Did you not see that? But then she's like, obviously the ref did, and so she continues to play. Reese has the ball, so she goes over there and fouls her.
Yeah.
And then she did
It's
see it.
it's
The
a
ref
foul
did
that
see it.
Every NBA player would have made it. Every basketball player would have made it. It's just a fucking foul. In my opinion, it is a flagrant one only because she did it intentionally.
Yeah.
And she probably went in a little harder than she needed to. But it's just a fucking foul. There was nothing to it. Then Angel Reese gets up and tries to fight her.
She walks away.
And that's when the girl that originally got shoved, by that time she's back up, or I don't know if she fell or not, but she's back in the play. And when Angel Reese gets up and tries to go at Caitlyn, she steps in front of her and like fucking shoves her.
Oh, okay.
That's why she got the technical.
Okay, I got
Because
you.
Caitlyn always does what she does, and then she walks away. like I ain't fucking dealing with that.
I like that she does that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just here to play basketball.
It's just basketball. Like I did what I did. Let's go.
Yeah,
Whatever.
It's
They said Reese flopped better than LeBron.
No, nobody flops better than LeBron. That dude is. Him and Neymar are like the kings of flopping.
hell yeah.
Floppers.
But should go watch her.
Who? Caitlyn?
Hey. And apparently we got a number one pick for Dallas Wings.
So number one, she's good. I've seen highlights. I haven't seen her play, but
Yeah, me neither. But
you should go watch a game.
Yeah.
Problem is when she comes to town, tickets are going to be stupid expensive.
yeah. We'll see. I'll keep.
Well, I mean, for WNBA, they're gonna be like $10. I don't know if I can
Fuck,
swing
dude,
that.
shit. I might have to take 3 people.
Yeah.
Anywho,
What?
I don't know.
I mean, we are, but say it louder. So
That's my go-to. They're so racist.
What else? What else we got? I swear there was a lot to talk about this week, but I don't feel like talking about any of it.
no, I'm tired.
Why are you so sad? Today feels like a Monday.
You talk about your tattoo?
It's felt like a Monday.
Did we talk about my tattoo? No.
Do you want to talk about your tattoo?
Sure. What is there to talk about?
What number is that?
It's a number.
It's a number.
Oh,
How many tattoos do you have now?
Oh. 4.
well, what is this one? It's a vine with flowers.
It's a spine tattoo, and it says my kids' names and their flower for the month that they were born.
Oh,
There's monthly flowers.
Yeah.
What's
you don't
my
have
flower?
yours?
What month are you?
April.
April.
Wait, I think mine's a.
So
Is
mine
mine?
is a rose. So that's why in the beginning
what's
you
your
have a
month?
rose. June.
Why does June get roses?
That's just what the flower is for June.
Who decides what the flower is for?
That's a very great question. I don't know, dude.
Don't know the answer to that, but I can tell you that
I have the birth flower. It's a purple flower.
you're a violet.
George?
Said yours is April. April is a daisy.
Mine's a.
I'm a daisy.
The aster.
Yours is September. You have an
Mine's-
aster.
Aster in the morning glory.
Fuck's an aster.
I don't know. It's a purple.
That one. So I
Good-looking
have
flower.
the
Yeah,
aster.
thanks.
So there's technically 2 for
It's
each
different.
month.
Yeah, mine's an aster in the morning glory. I don't know what's
Okay, so I got the daisy and what else? I like the daisy though.
Yeah, you just need the daisy. Let's go with daisy. You know your diamond?
Unless it's a tulip. I'll take a tulip.
Not a
over.
diamond. What is it? Your stone? Mine's a sapphire.
I'm a diamond.
Yeah, yours is a sapphire. Mine is an Alexander.
What? Would you look at me like that? You're laughing. April's a diamond.
April is a diamond, actually.
What, you kidding?
Damn, he was shitting on your life. That's for sure.
Right?
Haterella. April is a daisy and a sweet pea.
I like both of them. Let's go.
January
What the fuck's a sweet pea look like?
Wait.
I didn't even know that was a flower.
That's a flower?
like that.
Thought it was a song.
The way you say, I'm a diamond. Oh, shit. Okay.
So, yeah, I got my flower, and then it's my kid's flower, her name, flower, name, flower, name, whatever.
What about Daniel?
You're the second person that asked me that.
Daniel in this picture?
So Daniel is born in June.
Why did you not get your husband's name and flower on there?
Name and flower?
Yes.
Excuse me. Look.
It's a real question.
I would not put a man's name on me. I feel like that is a jinx. That is a jinx.
Not a man. You would put your son's name on there.
I don't have a son. I'm not going to have a son.
If you had a son, you would.
There'd be.
Yeah, because I have my daughters on me, so sure.
Yeah. You wouldn't put your significant other's name on you.
So we thought about this in the sense of if we would have had a son, I would have named him Daniel. Not because of him. I've just always loved that name.
Sounds like bullshit, but go on.
No. You could say bullshit all you want, but I've always liked the name Daniel.
You sound like a liar.
Shut up, George.
And then?
So I just like that name, but I don't have a son, and so I have the girls. Now, a rose, his birthday is in June, so his flower is also a rose.
So the question was, why isn't your husband's name on you?
Because I responded to that. I said it's a jinx to put. In my opinion, I think it's a jinx against.
She doesn't want to get divorced, so.
I forget you're superstitious.
I am. I'm very superstitious.
I just think stupid.
That's why I wouldn't put it.
The odds are against you. Like statistically, you're probably going to get a divorce. So why?
No, don't say that. Oh my God, why would you wish that upon me?
No tapping on the table, please.
Well, that deserved
you
to tap on the
table.
table.
You didn't even knock on it. You're supposed to knock on wood. You tapped on it.
Yeah, you're still getting.
So that's the reason I would not.
Okay.
Would you, George?
Hell no.
Would you get my husband's name on you?
Daniel, I got your names. I already have your name. What are you talking about? No, hell no. Well,
maybe. What?
No.
What about you?
No.
Why not?
I just told you it's stupid.
Why is it stupid?
Because the odds are against you and you're probably going to get a divorce and end up with somebody else.
So you believe in superstitions too?
No. I just think,
whatever.
I believe in math.
I believe in math. I don't.
The numbers tell me.
The numbers say.
Most marriages end up in divorce. So why would I do that?
I don't believe in math. But yeah.
You don't believe in math?
No.
You don't believe in science?
You don't believe in science? I believe in science.
I said I don't believe in math.
Okay.
But.
Well.
So yeah. And you said it was a henna. Look.
It looks like a henna. Sorry.
How many tattoos do you have?
I don't have any.
Oh.
I don't like drawing on myself.
I didn't draw on
I'm
myself.
not 10.
I didn't draw on myself. You can't take the pain.
I probably can, but I like it to mean something. So, well, whenever I figure out, I still don't have anything. What
I used to say that too, because even though I've never been like rebellious, I think I have. Like my entire life, I've been rebellious, just not in the way that most people think of being rebellious. And when I was younger, I was like, I should get a tattoo. But I, like you, could not. Like I've been rebellious, but not stupid. I'm not gonna just go get a tattoo to be rebellious.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like I am fully aware that this is gonna be on my body for the rest of my life. So I wanted it to mean something.
Yeah,
and I never found anything that I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's like so me.
Exactly.
It's gonna be me forever. I'm gonna fucking tattoo it on my forehead. Like that's never happened.
Well, I would never get a forehead tattoo.
Yeah, but this was like back in the early 90s when if you were wearing tattoos, no, the forehead thing was a joke.
I'm like,
you were a rebel, and it was like counterculture, and it was like the thing to do, you know, like you're showing your wild side or whatever. Now everybody has a fucking tattoo. Like everybody and their grandmother has a fucking, like literally, because they all got them back in the 90s. So everybody and their grandmother has a tattoo. Now it's less normal to not have a tattoo than it is to have one.
Yeah.
So now I'm just not going to get one to go against the grain.
Can't handle the pain. I'm just kidding.
That's really all it is. At the end of the day.
Like that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's me too. I'm the same way.
You can't handle the pain either.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt.
Like the one, no, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But like the only thing I've come up with is like a dragon here. Like the only place I would tattoo myself is here.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's the only place that I wouldn't. Or not only.
Where?
But
What'd you say?
Right here.
Yeah, I wanted to sleeve. I wanted to sleeve, and then I watched the fucking movie with Salma Hayek.
As to the one
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
And George Clooney had that tattoo that started at his stick and ended in his sleeve. And I wanted one of those at the time.
Uh-huh.
You wanted to be like George Clooney? Yes.
No, it just looked cool.
Yes.
But then you know why else? Like, not only could I not find something that like that I thought was meaningful, I also thought, and I still think, that you have to look a certain way for a tattoo to look good on you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I'm that type of person.
I don't know. Do I look like a person that has a tattoo? Or that...
I'm not saying, like, there's a lot of people that I wouldn't think.
Depends on where you would put it.
That neck to fucking wrist tattoo.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. That can get away with something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
I think you could.
Because I considered getting what I have. Obviously not the whole thing, but something similar, but here. But there's just, I don't know. I can't.
What's here? Where's here?
Here is my forearm. Forearm, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm very weird about like being able to hide them.
Why would you want to? Why do you get something and then try to hide it?
Because I want to show it when I want to show it.
Why?
And not.
That doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
But it does, because it's not. I don't know. That's like I can. In my mind, I can be in a professional setting. I can be in a.
But it's 2025. Again, in the 90s,
I understand.
I would understand that.
I understand that, but in my head, I can still be in a professional setting, and you would never know that I had a tattoo.
But.
And that's my standard. That's for me. Not anybody else.
So you judge people in a professional setting if you can see their tattoo?
Not at all. It's my personal standard for me of where I want to put my tattoos and how I want them shown, and if I want them shown, and things of that nature.
Well,
it's a personal, like, I don't judge anybody else for it.
I've never seen you in a professional setting.
Well, yeah, you don't need a divorce.
Yeah, but the numbers tell you that.
The numbers say.
That would usually be the professional setting that...
Yeah, but have you ever seen her tattoos?
No, except for that one.
You're welcome. I don't know.
I don't know where you have the tattoos. I'm not going to ask. So, like, I don't know. You're just not like, I expect them on your arms or something.
I don't know. I mean, I have them.
Exactly. Exactly there.
If I'm in a swimsuit, you can see them.
2-piece or 1-piece?
2.
Not if you're on a 1-piece?
Depending on the 1-piece, yeah. Maybe. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's always just been my thing where...
No, I understand.
Like a personal comfort where I like tattoos. I like what I have gotten. I'm not ashamed of them.
How many times a week do you sit? Why would you be ashamed of them?
I'm just saying. Because
how many times a week do you just sit there and stare at your tattoos?
I don't. No.
That's why I would want to.
Sometimes, I'm like,
see it. Like, I'm like,
why would you get something that you never see and other people never see?
Like the ones up on your
my own sacredness.
That's fucking weird, man.
Like the people that put them on the shoulder, like right here. I'm like, it's weird. Like,
no, that's fine. Okay,
maybe,
wear a tank top. Wear a tank top.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Wear a muscle shirt.
And like cut off your back.
Okay, like it's fine if you're a guy and you do that when you go swimming or when whatever.
Yeah.
Guys take their shirt off sometimes. You can show off your tattoos if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
I could take my shirt off and show my tattoos.
I'm sure
I
you
just
could,
choose not
but
to.
you won't. So
I don't. I
Yeah,
won't.
that's why right here is better.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. That
I don't agree with the masses.
I don't agree with the masses. No, I like tattoos.
Whatever.
I think they look cool. I think they look cool on certain people. I happen to think full sleeves look super fucking sexy on women, and I think more women can pull it off than men. That makes sense.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. As long as it's done
if it's
well.
if it's a good sleeve, like it's just a bunch. No,
Yeah, because I've seen females that have random ass nothing.
Well, that's a style now.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make sense to me because it's like
It's not a style I like, but it's a style.
I don't think it flows. Like it's kind of like you just. That's where
That's
I would say I
supposed
don't
to.
like drawing on myself. Because that's what it looks like. Because there's nothing that's.
It's not cohesive.
Yes.
Mhm.
But the
But
badass ones that are all
whenever
cohesive,
you need words, just look at me and I'll throw some at you.
You should have listened to last week's. Ah, God.
Damn, all right, I'll go back and listen to last week's fucking episode.
What are we talking about last week?
It was just the whole time we're like,
Oh,
what's it-
stupid
what's
shit.
it? Yeah, no.
Oh my God, I'm not listening to last week's episode. It's just you two trying to figure out words. Good Lord.
We're like,
No.
We're sitting there, we're like, why can't have we lost our words or why can't we speak right now?
What were we talking about?
I don't remember. It was at the beginning. Anywho,
We
Hey,
actually
man.
had fun.
A two-man
So
show
whatever.
is hard, so props to you guys for fucking doing it.
Duh.
I probably would cancel if it was only one of you coming. So
I would too.
she's like, after last week, I would too.
Dang, I was that
No, it
bad,
was
George.
great. It was
I was
great.
that
It was
bad.
great.
Don't believe you.
I
I don't
like
forgive you.
I feel like everyone's got an episode off. I
was-
needed my episode off.
I was trying to get George a date, so I was like pimping him out on the podcast, asking him questions and stuff. You're welcome.
Oh, that's what we were doing. Yeah, we were talking
You're
about
welcome.
shit like that. Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Yes, I was.
Anywho.
pimping you out. Facts.
I'm about to go to Waffle House. So
Did you know that Waffle House is like a southern thing? A southern? South.
of course.
I did. I don't know why I did, but I did. Why are you going to Waffle House right now?
I can go for a waffle.
So, Ivan was like, let's go to Waffle House. I'm like, it's fucking weird that you asked me that, but okay. Let's go to Waffle House.
Are you going to have dinner or breakfast?
Breakfast.
Thank you. I love breakfast for dinner.
Me too.
Chocolate.
I enjoy breakfast for dinner more than I enjoy breakfast for breakfast. It's fucking weird, but I'm not
That
just
makes
trying to
sense.
be.
I actually agree.
A different
Yeah, I genuinely. I'm not a big fan of breakfast.
at breakfast.
What about
breakfast
brunch?
time.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
love
more of a
brunch, and I
brunch?
love brunch. No. I'm a big fan of eating in the morning. I'm just not a big fan of eating breakfast food.
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I will throw down a fucking steak. You want to put some enchiladas in front of me? I will kill it.
Really?
Yes.
Breakfast in the
Tacos?
morning? Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
But
you give me eggs and
fucking
ham?
eggs and ham, I'm out. Like I'll eat it, but it's not my thing.
What about
But if it's like 9 o'clock at night and there's nothing to eat and there's fucking eggs and ham, I'm throwing down some eggs
eggs and ham is good though.
at night.
At night.
Yeah. I like it.
Tacos or no tacos?
Egg
What?
tacos? Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
do you-
Oh, okay.
Like last minute, there's nothing else. You chop up some jalapenos, you fry them, throw some eggs in there, put the motherfuckers in tortilla, and you're good to go.
Question.
Mhm.
Have you ever had tamales with
Ketchup?
No. What?
Go away. We made fun of your dad for that this week too.
Oh, did you?
Do you like how do you like your eggs?
Over hard.
Okay. Have you ever had tamales with eggs over however you like them?
Like on the tamal or what?
That's weird.
No, it's not.
I don't know how you.
Try it. When
Oh, I just tried it in my head. I'm down.
when
sounds
tamal
good.
season comes, no, that shit.
No, wait,
that,
but
that goes
I've
hard.
had tamales and eggs. Oh, a lot. Just
like
not
on top.
on it.
Gotta put it on top. There's
Well,
a
I had,
difference.
like,
And then you put the salsa.
Oh.
Yes. You're
All
welcome.
right, okay.
You're welcome.
Doing that. Do you do just on one tamal or two?
Two.
The egg's too big. You gotta put it over
You
two.
put two?
Yeah, two
Absolutely.
and then one egg and then salsa on top. Okay.
Sorry, I spat
All right.
all over the place over there.
Okay, wait.
What else?
Pork?
Yes.
Okay,
Guys, all right. It sounds good.
Yeah, I'm fucking doing it.
Y'all made me hungry.
You're welcome.
What were we talking about? Oh, we went
Breakfast.
to Cracker Barrel.
Do you like it?
Wait, hold on. In Arizona,
Yes.
my dad.
No, your mom.
My mom.
Yeah, so she picks us up from the airport. So we went, okay, let me tell you a story. A few weeks ago, we were all hanging out, and there's, how many siblings do I have left? Five? There's 6 of us, right? I have 5 left. There's a lot of us. I forget. People die. So there's 6 of us left. I have 5 siblings, and 4 of us were hanging out, fucking drinking and whatnot. And we're like, let's go visit George's mom. Because she lives in Arizona. We've never gone to visit her. She's been over there like 4 years now.
Yeah, going on 5. And they got 6 more to go.
Yeah. Anywho. So we all buy tickets, but we don't tell her.
Oh.
And we also don't tell George because he's a little snitch. So he tell on us. So
Snitch
one
around.
of my other sister tells her that she's going. So she's expecting one, right? So we get there and she's picking her up at the airport. She pulls up to the thing and my sister like rolls up with a little suitcase or whatever. And she's in the van, opens the door and she's throwing it in there. And the rest of us are like supposed to, come up later or whatever. So my one sister's stalling because apparently the other 3 people that were with me didn't get the memo. So they were just like hanging out. I'm like, gotta fucking go. Like she's going to leave us at some point. Because the airport people are like, move it along, whatever. I'm like, whatever. So she starts getting in and then like the rest of us, pull up and surprise her. You're like, hey, whatever. She freaks out and she's like, what the fuck? Anyway, we get in and she's like, well, I was going to take her to Cracker Barrel. I'm like, A, why? Yeah. But 2, let's fucking go. I could use a chicken fried steak right now. Because again, not breakfast
Not
person.
breakfast, yeah.
We went to Cracker Barrel and my brothers.
Yeah.
All they do is bitch the whole time.
What they say this
They
time.
want tortillas. They want salsa.
¿Dónde están las tortillas now?
They want a fucking chile toreado. I'm like, we're at Cracker Barrel, dude. Like, you're going to get Tabasco and you're going to be happy with it. Like,
That's all
that's
it.
So I guess I didn't know the family dynamic. So your brothers.
Oh, they fucking hate. I hate going out to eat with them because all they do is bitch.
No, pero that's your. He's your
my
nephew? Okay, I never
Wait,
knew
what the
the
fuck? What do you
breakdown of
mean?
it. I didn't know who was what.
We've
I mean,
talked
I know
about
that-
this so
Yes.
many times.
We've been
I
here.
feel like
You've been
we
with us
haven't.
for about a year now. What the fuck?
I never heard nephew though. I thought
His
you guys were
mom
cousins.
is-
Wait,
my
hold on. What'd you
sister.
think I was?
Cousins.
You thought I was his cousin?
Mm-hmm. I did. This whole time.
I
Go
literally
on.
20 minutes ago said, George, I'm your uncle. 'Cause
I did hear that, but it didn't. I thought you were like joking because I don't know. Go on. Go on.
So your mom, my sister.
Yeah. No, I was
did-
like, it tripped me out that you went to, she took you to Cracker Barrel. I guess she likes it now because my dad would always be like, oh, let's go to Cracker Barrel. Let's go to
I like Cracker Barrel. I'm not a Cracker Barrel. I like
No, I am
looking
too.
around the store, while you're
before
waiting
you
for your
go.
table.
Before,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the only part that I like is the store because their food
The
is
food's not great, but it doesn't suck. Well, so
It doesn't.
they ordered the steak and eggs.
Hmm?
They got a legit New York strip.
Really.
And they ordered it well done, but one of them came back medium well,
Mhm.
and it was cooked perfect. Like it was good.
I knew I cook it. And
Yeah.
I'll try that.
So I don't hate on Cracker Barrel. I like making fun of Cracker Barrel, but I like to eat there
Why do you make fun of
because it's Cracker Barrel. It's like for white
Exactly.
people. It's like,
for white people?
my brother, he was the whole time because he knows what Cracker Barrel is.
Yeah.
Ricardo. And we're going over. He's like, no, está bien, whatever. And he's like, well, just haz con que tengan tamales. And then he just keeps rattling off shit that he knows they don't have.
Yeah.
And at some point, somebody was like, all right, stop. They don't have any of that shit. He's like, oh, why don't you just fucking tell me we're going to the whitest place in town? I'm like, God damn it. And that's his MO. He just bitches about everything.
That sounds like him.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He enjoyed it.
I think my tío Beto uploaded some photos, and there's a picture of my mom, my tía Claudia, and my tía Lupe. And I don't know why it makes me laugh, but my tía Lupe is just standing there, and she's so short. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll show you the picture later, but it just made me laugh the way she just standing.
Where were they though? Like this was outside or in
Yeah, I was
the
outside.
bar?
They were at
Okay.
yeah. I don't know. Anyway,
Did
gotcha.
you like Arizona?
I've been before. I mean, yeah, it's nice. I've never been out to like the mountains and shit, so it's cool. I'd go back and do some hiking and shit like that. So
Fuck that.
No, not for you.
No, I don't do the hiking.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll be a bitch the entire way up to the mountain and the entire way down.
I'm trying to plan a camping trip for me and Olivia because Yvette will not go camping.
So you're going by yourself with her?
I'm with her.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Adrian to take Valerie with us. So it'll be like Adrian and Valerie and me and Olivia because they're the same age. Friends or whatever. But I asked ChatGPT to find me a place within 3 hours of Dallas that's good for primitive camping.
Okay.
Near water.
Possum Kingdom.
And good for people that like haunted places.
Okay.
What did you get?
And then there's some haunted quote unquote forests around here.
In Plano?
Oh, it had to be wooded.
Plano.
Was it Plano or Richardson?
No, it's not. No, what?
That's why I was like, Plano, of all the places you could say.
Where is the forest in Plano? George, please do tell me.
No, I'm talking about that bridge, the haunted bridge here in Dallas.
There's a lot of haunted places in Dallas. I'm talking about like woods, haunted woods.
Sorry, okay. Sorry.
It rattled off like 3 or 4 places. My God, check one of them out.
All right, cool.
The one time that I went camping out here, I actually liked it. It wasn't miserably hot. And we had a tent that looked like a fucking Marriott. Like, it was decked out.
That's not even camping, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we have to go when it's hot because we're going to end up in a river and the water's probably going to be fucking cold. So you don't want to be in there when it's cold outside.
It was hot enough to be out there, but not hot to where you're dying.
But could you get in the water?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
I'm trying to think of when we went. But, like, the way the tent was, all of that, like, I wouldn't mind going again as long as it was under the same circumstances.
Did you take like food and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. See, we're taking backpacks and that's it.
No, fuck that. We took
hiking
food.
in. We're gonna show up early in the morning one day, hike in,
Oh,
5-6 hours, set up camp,
escalated way too quickly.
go explore,
Nay.
cook dinner, whatever dinner is. I don't even know what we would take. It's in our backpacks.
Breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast for dinner. Stay the night. Get up the next day, cook breakfast, go explore again. I don't know, maybe stay 2 nights.
Yeah, no, we didn't do that. We went swimming.
And then hike
That's
back
about
out.
it. They had the jet skis too.
Maybe like we don't take
Hike
food and we
back
have
out?
to kill it. That'd be cool.
That's too
Take some guns. Like if you want to eat, you got to kill something.
Oh, you need.
it's too wilderness for me. I would die.
Either
Wait,
kill us,
you've
like-
never been camping? You've never like laid down in the middle of the night, get woken up by noises walking around you?
Yes,
Oh, so you have done camping.
That's why she won't go again.
Oh,
Exactly.
But that's nature.
Because it was a
No.
bear.
It wasn't a bear, actually. It was not a bear.
Was
I
it
would
a
not
guy?
have been
Was it a guy?
frightened.
Was it a random hiker?
I would not-
Was it a random hiker? Is that why you won't go back?
Son of a bitch, it was a bear.
I would not have been frightened if it was a bear.
You chose the bear.
I did. That's why I wouldn't be frightened. But yeah, I've gone 2 different places camping, and
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
But was it like primitive camping or was it like city camping?
What is city camping?
Where you go and there's like designated spots for camping that you reserve and you pay, and then you're right there, but there's like
There's a little fireplace.
water nearby.
There's a restroom.
There's restrooms you can walk to.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where.
Like I'm not hating on that. I've
No.
done that a lot of times. It's fun,
Yeah.
especially if you got like a big family and little kids. Whatever, it's cool.
Yes, I didn't mind it. It was more for the dirt bikes and the not four-wheelers.
That's why I don't like that kind of camping because it's like you hear cars drive by all night. There's like other things going on around you that aren't camping related.
What are they called? The
4-wheelers?
Are they called
ATVs?
four-wheelers? Yeah, those. That's what it was for. Like you do the whole camping thing, but you're also like going riding.
Doing that, okay.
So that's why I didn't mind it. I thought it was fun. But I didn't like the whole bathroom.
Like I just want to be
Situation.
out in the middle of fucking nowhere. I don't want to hear anybody. I don't want anybody. Like if somebody kills me, I don't want anybody to hear me scream.
Okay, great, wonderful.
And that's what you're planning on taking.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems right.
Awesome.
Well, I'll
Sounds
take
like
as
a
well.
great time.
I mean,
We'll have guns stuff.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, thank you. I will stay
I did it
home.
once. Yeah, but-
La Casa.
Yeah, we're done.